Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I am David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing Wreckland Run and its Fallout expansion. This is a Kickstarter that just arrived to me the other day. I've been really excited to get it open. It is a solo game that at least has a campaign. I don't know if it's all campaign or not, I cannot recall, but either way, I'm very excited about it. As you might be able to tell by the cover, it has a very kind of, Twisted Metal, Mad Max kind of vibe to it, which I'm really excited about. I think that sounds fun. It's designed by Scott Alms, who does all the Tiny Epic games, as well as a lot of other games too. He is a busy man, I will tell you that. I am amazed by how much stuff he puts out. But anyway, let's take a look at the main game first. Move the expansion to the side, flip this over. It says, Wreckland Run is a solitaire game of post-apocalyptic vehicular carnage. Fantastic. Customize your ride and face off against many unique warlord bosses and their gangs of raiders, uncovering new content through a 7-chapter narrative campaign. Let's ride. All right. It says, you hear engines in the distance as you strap the last of the supplies onto your vehicle. The supplies are yours now, stolen from the bad tribe in hopes to get them to the helpless strongholds on the other side of the mountain. Judging by the sound of the engines, you have a few moments to weld another precarious weapon to the hood of your lovable ride. She's not pretty, but she's yours, and every shot is going to count as you make your Wreckland Run. So, you set up one player, 30 to 45 minutes per session, which is fantastic. I love the idea that I have a campaign game where each session is not this big, huge thing. I like the big, huge games, but it is much harder, of course, to get those to the table. So let's take a look. Let me open this up. There might be things that I don't know if this has stuff that I'm not supposed to open yet. So I'm going to try to be a little careful here because I don't want to spoil anything for either you or for me. But you can at least get an idea of some of the stuff that's in this box. I am thrilled about this because I love the idea of it, the theme so much. Very excited to see how this plays out. Okay, so here's the rule book. And it has, let's see, that's a reference page on the back, which is pretty common. So there's a clarifications over here. So we're talking about 30 pages. So not too crazy for a campaign game. Let me kind of try to flip through here. Just kind of take a peek. Really cool, comic book-ish art in here. Looks like lots of good examples, which I always appreciate. It's always hard when you're going through a rule book and you just hit this wall of just text. It's like, ugh, I mean, it's fine, but I like it broken up a little bit. It just kind of feels like it's easier to get through. If you're on a page for too long, I think it starts to feel painful a little bit. All right, so, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if it looks like it'll be super heavy or not, but I guess time is going to tell. Yeah, Renegade catalog there. I'm not going to worry about that. So we have our journal. It has some tabs here along the side, which is pretty cool. So we've got different chapter numbers on them. I don't go too much through all this, but we've got a story thing at the beginning and, various stuff that's going to tell you what happens throughout. It's a little hard to flip through this how I usually do, but I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to go into that. All right. So we have what I think are player boards here. I don't know if you completely change your car as you go, so I don't know if these are different cars that you can acquire, or some of these might be the bad guy cars, because I know you're fighting other vehicles, so it could certainly be that as well. I'm just not certain. But either way, I really like the look of some of these. We've got a cool reference card. It's, it's relatively thick. It's not actually full cardboard, but it's definitely thicker than a piece of paper. All right, so I've got some envelopes for the different chapters here. This is chapter 1, and we go through all these. I'm not going to open those. I have a feeling those are going to be secret stuff that I'm not supposed to look at right away, so I don't want to spoil any of that. So let me put that to the side. We've got a little bag of orange crystals here. I'm not sure what those represent. I'm wondering if maybe it'd be fuel or something. I don't know. We have some 6-sided dice. Pretty normal dice, nothing special about them. They're very small. They're little dice. We have a red wooden token of some sort that for some reason needed its own bag. And we've got these little pink plus tokens as well. They're sort of like a chunky rock thing of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what those would be either. Got another one of those envelopes. Okay, we've got some baggies in here, and then we have the cards. I'm going to go and open the cards, and we'll hope that that's not going to spoil anything. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. I think if it was spoiler stuff, it would be sealed in something that is not easily see-through. So we'll see. I'm just going to go through these kind of quick. I'm not going to read them all, but lots of different, looks like character cards, some weapons, which is cool. I really like things like that where you have vehicles, whatever type they might be, and you can just upgrade them to your heart's content. Like, that's really fun, especially in a game where it has like some progression in the story like this. I don't know what these are, but I'm sure they make sense when you read the rules. Okay, so these aren't that exciting to look at, but I'm sure they have important meaning in the game. So yeah, those are the cards for the game. And so that's it for the base game. That is the Wreckland Run main box. I'm gonna go and open up the expansion box. I don't expect there's gonna be anything too terribly different in here, but let's give it a shot. You never know. I could be surprised. So let's see. It says, a new threat has emerged from the toxic waste and radioactive sludge oozing from the edges of the wasteland. A deadly specter from your past is set to cleanse the desert in a noxious wave of vengeance. It's time to get back on the road again. So let's just take a peek here. Judging by the stuff on the back, I think it's going to be pretty similar to what was in the other box, but just more content to go through, which is always exciting. So let's get in here. I don't know if it said, I didn't notice, but how many, I mean, it says there's 7 chapters, so if it's 30 to 45 minutes per chapter, that's not really too bad, honestly. Like I have a hope of getting through this, whereas like, you know, we have Gloomhaven. I don't know if I'll ever play all the way through Gloomhaven. I'd like to, but you know, well, time is what it is, and it's hard to do that kind of thing. Okay. I don't really like this kind of box, but I'm sure it's necessary. All right. So here's the rulebook for the expansion. I'm guessing maybe it adds a couple little twists perhaps, but it has gameplay changes. So probably nothing too crazy, but there it is. We've got some different cards here. We got more envelopes, looks like 3 more there. Kind of more green, kind of chunky crystal tokens. We've got a special journal for this one. And here's the vehicles that come in this set. So, you know, not a ton of extremely different stuff. Although, I shouldn't say that because it is a campaign game. So the things that happen in it might actually be quite different. But, yeah, that's the expansion for Wreckland Run. Very cool. There's that main box again. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, look forward to see you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye.
Hi everyone. We now have a merch store, so please help support our channel and check it out.
Yeah, these games are very expensive, as you know. We also look to upgrade our equipment one day so we can get you know, better quality video too. And sadly, that all just takes a bunch of money. But this is a great way you can help us. We have all kinds of t-shirts in different colors with both the classic All Games New and Old logo and the AGNO for Everyone logo. We also have sweatshirts like the zip-up hoodie or the classic hoodie. And we have all kinds of items you can have around the house, like the water bottle or coffee tumbler. We also have pint glasses and mugs and a few other things. Yeah, so go on there. There's a lot of different colors for a lot of this stuff. So go check it out. You know, see if anything appeals to you. Hopefully it does, and hopefully you'll help us out. We'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. If you enjoyed that video, you might also like this one.
Or this one.
If you like any of our videos, what you should do is click this little button to subscribe so you'll know about the next time we put out a video.
We'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.